Good evening, everyone. Today's conversation is how to take your business to greater heights. And we'll be watching a video shortly that will give us something to talk about. I will take our learnings from there, and it's going to be an amazing time today. So let's go ahead with the video. I'll be playing it right away. Please watch, learn, so that we can have a rich conversation. Okay.
Don't be a parrot in life. A parrot talks way too much, but can't fly high. But an eagle is silent and has the willpower to touch the sky. Here's the 7 mentalities that we can learn from an eagle. Number 1, eagles fly alone at high altitude. Eagles don't fly with sparrows, ravens, and other small birds, meaning stay away from narrow-minded people, those that bring you down. Eagles fly with eagles. There's a saying that goes like this: people you hang around will eventually determine the person you become. Keep good company. Number 2, eagles have vision. They have the ability to focus on something as far as 5 kilometers away. No matter what the obstacles, the eagle will not move his focus from the prey until he grabs it. Meaning, have a vision and remain focused in your life. No matter what the obstacles and challenges you may face, don't give up and you will succeed. Number 3, eagles are fearless. An eagle will never surrender to the size or strength of its prey. It will always give a fight to win its prey or regain its territory, meaning no matter what the size or big your problems are, don't give up. Instead, face it. Successful people are fearless. They face problems head on. Number 4, eagles are tenacious. Eagles love storm. When clouds gather, the eagles get excited. The eagles use the storm wind to lift themselves higher. Once it finds the wind of the storm, the eagles use the raging storm to lift itself above the clouds. This gives the eagle the opportunity to glide and rest its wings. In the meantime, all the other birds hide in the branches and leaves of the tree, meaning achievers are not afraid of challenges. Rather, they relish in them and use them for profitability. Number 5, eagles never eat dead things. Eagles never eat dead meat. In other words, an eagle does not scavenge. It only eats the meat from the prey it kills itself. Meaning, do not rely on your past success. Keep looking for new frontiers to conquer. Leave your past where it belongs, in the past. Number 6, eagles prepare for training. They remove the feather and the soft grass in the nest so that the young ones get uncomfortable in preparation for flying. And eventually, they fly when it becomes too unbearable to stay in the nest. Meaning, leave your comfort zone. There is no growth there. Last but not least, number 7, eagles possess vitality. When the eagle grows old, his feathers become weak and cannot take him as fast and as high as it should. This makes him weak and could make him die, so he retires to a place far away in the mountains. And while there, he plucks out the weak feathers in his body and breaks his beak and his claws against the rocks until he is completely bare. A very bloody and painful process. Then he stays in his hiding place until he has grown new feathers, new beaks and claws. and then comes out flying higher than ever before. Meaning, we occasionally need to shed off old habits, no matter how difficult. Things that burden us or add no value to our lives should be let go of. Thanks for watching this video. Share and subscribe for more amazing inspiration.
Okay, so if you saw that video and you're ready to move along, can you type yes in the comment section? If you saw that video, some of you met it in the middle, some of you started from the beginning. If you are good for us to go into the meat of the conversation for today, I mean, God is just so awesome, isn't He? He just gives us, it gives us opportunities to learn from things, and from things that are not even as intelligent as we are. Okay, so many things to learn from the eagle, and we're going to take a look at this for the next, say, about 20 minutes or thereabout. And we're going to share the opportunity that we have in the Green Mondays with those who are just joining us for the first time. So, okay, I can see some yes, 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 who are ready to get along with us today as we go into the meat of today's conversation. Okay, so we're taking a look at how to achieve great things, how to take our businesses to the next level, how to achieve amazing feats in our business. And we're taking lessons from the eagle, okay? How to take your business to greater heights. If you are ready to take your business to greater heights, can you type heights? If you're ready to take your business to greater heights, can you type heights? Okay, we can see some people are typing heights. We're good to go. So the first thing we want to talk about this evening is the fact that growth is natural, okay? Some of you joined this conversation because you are truly, truly tired of where you are. You are truly tired of where you are and you want to move higher, okay? You want to be able to advance from where you are. This is not what you budgeted for at the beginning of the year, okay? You planned that by this time of the year, you'll be much closer to your goal than you are currently. I believe that this is the reality of some of us in this conversation, this meeting today. And so growth is natural. Okay, growth is natural. And how you know that growth is natural is the fact that the average person is uncomfortable with where they are right now. They want to, to achieve more. They want to move higher. That is the reality of the average person. Anyone who doesn't desire to go further or go higher, there's something really wrong somewhere, okay? And it's the expectation of society for people to grow. All right, so growth is natural. A baby that is born today is expected to grow incrementally as well. Okay, if a baby was born a couple of months ago and you can't see any significant, the mother will be worried, the parents will be worried. So growth is natural, is a natural progression of life. A seed planted today is expected to sprout and grow until it begins to bear fruit. If you plant something for 1 month, 2 months, and you have not seen anything, for example, if it's something like maize or okra or things that would, take a short time to begin to sprout, if you don't see any measurable growth, you will be worried. Okay, a parent panics and worries if their baby is not growing, if the child is not showing, growth. A farmer panics as well and worries if the crops that are planted are not growing as expected. So, and the question that we have today to talk about as we take lessons from the eagle is how do we attain higher heights? How do we advance in our business? How do we achieve those goals that we set out to achieve? Okay, and we're taking lessons from the eagle. Isn't that just interesting? That we're going to take a look at the eagle and take lessons and a lot of deep learnings from the eagle. If you watched the video, if you watch the video and one thing stood out for you, you can just type it in the comment section before we go into the lessons for today. For the next 30 seconds, if there's any particular lesson that jumped out to you in the video that we watched, please take the liberty to type it in the comment section. Something that struck you and you're like, oh, wow, I didn't see that before. Please let's type that in the comment section so that, I'll be sure that some people follow the video that we played earlier. Okay, I can see that we have a guest in the house this evening. We have Jeremiah Tomfamo Wario. Forgive me. I don't know how to exactly pronounce the name, but Mr. Jeremiah from Bayelsa, it's a pleasure to have you today on the Green Mondays Super Sunday. It's a delight and a pleasure to have you. And we're excited that you came. Who invited you? We'd like to know who invited you. But we'd like to tell you, sit down, relax, and we know that this is going to be a value-added time. It's going to be time well invested to your personal development, to your growth, and to your dreams and vision in life. Okay, I can see some people are already dropping the comment section. Vision and focus was something that stood out to Dr. Fumi Aino. Amazing. I can see tenacity and focus by Bartholomew Itoro. Amazing. So we're going to take a look at 7 points very quickly in rapid succession. We're going to take a look at 7 points, learning points, lessons from the eagle. Lessons from the eagle. Now, I would like to say that there was the first statement that was mentioned in that video was talk versus willpower. And it compared the parrot to the eagle. Is that not just amazing? And it said something about the parrot. It said the parrot talks a lot. Like, yeah, always talking, and doing nothing. Okay, if you know anybody like that, if I don't type in the comment section, I'm sure everybody knows someone like that. I mean, they are just always about one new idea. They'll come up with a new idea. So they say, this is what is on my mind now. I'm working on it. I'm thinking about it. This and that. It's going to be a big deal. I should have someone like that visit me at work, and he spent a good part of the time I was using to work on something to tell me about one idea and how he needed 40 million to be able to get the idea off the ground. All he needed was 40 million, guys. He needed 40 million. And once he got that 40 million, he told me that I will not believe what will happen in 6 months. In my mind, I was thinking, yeah, I'm not going to believe it. Like, seriously, I'm not gonna believe it because it's not the first, second, third, fourth, or fifth time that you're telling me about one grand idea, right? So, I mean, the parrot talks a lot, right? And almost does nothing. But the eagle is just action focused. The eagle will take action, when it wants to do something, it gets it done. So that was the first thing that struck me about that video. Okay, are you all talk and no action? It's time to change that. It's time to change that because that kind of characteristic has a way of eroding even your personal credibility. When people know you for talk and no action, even when you are now serious and ready to take action, honestly, guys, they're not going to take you seriously. So you don't want to have I don't want people to see you that way. You want to ensure that, you're not just all talk, but you're action biased as well. Okay, so I'd like to say, stop talking about how far you will go. Somebody, before the end of this year, I'm going to be 3-star. I'm going to be, they talk about it. The internet threw me out. Can you hear me now, please? If you can hear me, I hope you can hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Fantastic. So let me just go ahead and share my video again. The devil is a liar. That internet. Okay, so I was just going into the meat of the learnings from the eagle. Okay, so we're going to make up your mind that this time around, I'm done talking, right? It's time for me to begin to take action. The only talk I'm going to do now is to get my team to grow. Amazing. So the first learning, based on the video that we watched, says eagles fly alone at high altitude. Okay, and flying alone at high altitude was described based on the company that we keep. And it described how eagles move. Eagles don't just move around with just anybody. Okay, they move with eagles. And that talks about moving with people that have like minds, that have dreams and visions and what they want to achieve. They're all about impact. They want to make a lot happen for themselves and for people around them. Okay? Stay away from people who put you down or douse your dreams. And that's a starting point. That's how to whittle out people who will not be in your company. People who will tell you you're just dreaming, it's not possible, it's not going to happen, are not people that you should hang around with for long. You need to have a plan to get them out of your company. If that's all you achieve for the rest of this year, such that you enter into the new year with a new crop of people who just inspire you, and just motivate you to go for more, you would have done a lot of good for your future. So you stay away from people who will put you down or douse your dreams, people who would make you feel you can't amount to much. They are very toxic to your life. They're very toxic to your future. Eagles, they don't move with sparrows, even smaller birds. They move with eagles. And what does it mean? Look and now move. It's not a put saying you know what people say. Wow, what's happening today? Okay, we move. Okay, I've changed my internet source. Let's just hope that this is better than the last. If you can still hear me, please let me know. Give me feedback and let me know that we're still on the same page. Okay, stay away from narrow-minded people who are satisfied with status quo, who don't want to push themselves and who would rather drag you down. Okay, move away from such people. There's a saying that we share a lot in the Green Mondays, and that's the fact that you're the same person you were 5 years ago, but for two things: the people that you meet and you roll with, and the books that you read. Okay, so it's important for you to ensure that you are moving with people who are good company for you for now, good company for the future. Okay, if you can see this picture here, it says keep good company. We tend to emulate those around us. This is so true. Okay, eagles fly around at high altitude because they move with people who are also high flyers as well. So we tend to emulate those that that are around us. So we need to whittle out people who will draw the life out of our dreams, our hope, our energy, for the future and all of that. So that's the first thing. Second thing is eagles have vision. I think Dr. Aino and Bartholomew also shared this. This is so important. I mean, for the first time, I saw something very exciting about the vision of the eagle. Okay, can you see can you see this picture? I mean, see the eyes of the eagle. It's just so amazing. The eagle is such that the eyes are on the prey. Once the eyes are set on the prey, the eyes are set on it until it gets it. That is the power of vision and focus. Okay. And the thing about eagles is the fact that we as human beings, we can only see as far as, say, 5 feet range. An eagle can see as far as 20 feet. That's how far reaching the sight and the vision of an eagle is. How does that translate to us? Can I change my eyesight? I cannot change from being able to see 5 feet to changing 20 feet. But what this tells me is that I need to have a compelling inner vision. It's not about eyes kumba, and that's what differentiates two people in society, for example. Two people living in the same community, living in the same environment, but they see two completely different things because there's a massive difference in their inner vision. Okay, they are physically seeing what is happening around, but they interpret it differently based on their inner compelling vision. Okay, and that's the learning that I want us to take from this second lesson, and that's the fact that you have a compelling inner vision and remain focused no matter the obstacles. Okay, this eagle, once it's set on its prey, no obstacle can hinder it from getting at what it has set its sight to achieve. And that's the learning that I want us to take from this, to say that I have a compelling inner vision, stay focused until I achieve what I want to achieve. Okay, eagles can see clearly about 8 times as far as humans can. Can you imagine that? Allowing them to spot and focus on their prey. So my lesson for today is keep moving till you hit your goal. Okay, keep moving till you hit your goal. Number 3, eagles are fearless. If you are still with me in the room, type in the comment section, fearless. Fearless. Does it mean that the eagle is the strongest animal in the world? Does it mean that there are no reasons for it to be afraid? No. But eagles have this mindset. They never surrender to the size of its prey. They face the prey, no matter the size of it. Okay, and this is a choice, so it's not based on size, because you cannot change the size of your prey. You cannot change the size of even the animal that is a possible predator. You can't change the size, but you will choose personally that no matter the size of this thing, I will not cower in fear. I will not be afraid. Okay, so eagles never surrender to the size of its prey. They face it headlong. So I would like to say, be fearless, face your problems headlong. What are the problems that surround us in society now that pose a threat to our businesses? There are many, and there are many. There are many reasons why you and I will sit back today and say, it's not easy. The economy is one thing. Okay, the economy is one thing. People's purchasing power is another thing. The world as it is, that we are, is something else. There are many reasons that we can give and say, this is daunting for me. I'm not able to move. What are the challenges that I have? What can I do about this challenge? Will I allow these challenges to hold me down? Okay, eagles are fearless. They face their problems. Some of our problems are internal. We have issues at home. We have issues with family. We have this and that. What are these problems going to do to me? Are they going to douse me completely and prevent me from moving ahead with hope to the future? No, I would not allow this to happen. And that is the mindset of the eagle. They are fearless. They are not the biggest animal available in this world, but they do not cower to any other animal, no matter the size. So face your problem headlong. Just understand that, at the end of it all, you will still be standing. Okay? All right. So number 4, eagles are tenacious. I think Bartolomeo Itoro mentioned this as something that really, really struck. So, and I took the liberty to take a look at the synonyms, other words that describe tenacious. We have determined, we have persistent, we have stubborn. I like the stubborn. There's something I usually share. I say, let me look my last. Yeah. Let me look my last. Let me look my last means that, well, at the end of the day, something has to give. So it's either I give and I say I give up, or at the end of the day, is that problem that would, I will outlast that challenge. I will outlast this glitch I'm having in my business. I will outlast whatever it is that is facing me at this time. So we have dogged, we have resolute. That's making up my mind that in spite of what I face or what faces me, I would, I'll come out tops. So eagles are tenacious means they love the storm. Can you imagine that? I mean, when I watched this, I went back again to watch it. I was like, really? How can somebody love storm, for crying out loud? That means you love problems. You love things that rock you, where you are. But they love the storm. They don't run away from the storm. They embrace the storm. Okay, eagles are excited and use the storm to lift themselves above the clouds. And how do you do that? How do you do that in your business? You do that by taking a look at the challenge that you have and ask yourself, how can I take advantage of this situation so that it doesn't swallow me up? How do I creatively use this challenge that I have to turn around for my own advantage? Okay, so that I can come out tops. Okay? It doesn't mean, I'm not saying this to say that we don't have problems. But in every problem that presents itself, there is an opportunity. There is an opportunity. There is an opportunity. And if you are still following me this evening, I want you to type opportunity. In every challenge that you have, there is an opportunity. What happens most times is that people are too lazy to think outside that thing that faces them. They think that there's only one way to go about it. And anything that rocks that gives them the creeps. He gives them, I cannot come and be stressing myself and be thinking, okay, how do I go about this? Okay, in every problem that you have, there is an opportunity. Okay, and taking lessons from the eagle, we will take advantage of the storm, of the challenges to come out tops. Okay, so eagles are tenacious. They don't give up. They're determined. They're persistent. They're stubborn. They're dogged. They're resolute. You can be that way. I was watching a video just about 2 hours ago about, it was a video of Elon Musk. And we're asking him questions. Honestly, guys, when you watch some people, you know that all of us put together, we're all just joking. We are joking. He spoke about a business that he did and putting $100 million of his money into that business. $100 million, guys. I didn't say 100K or 100 million naira. No, $100 million into that business, and the business failed. We're talking about the richest man in the world. So sometimes you just think the guy is just doing business, making it, as he's making it, piling it. He's making it, he's piling it. It doesn't work that way. When I watched, where he was coming from, he had challenges in his marriage, he had challenges in business. He said in the past 12 years, he has taken vacation only twice, one week vacation. And every time he took that vacation, his business crashed. Something happened to his business. And then he was jokingly saying that maybe he's not supposed to take vacation again in life, that kind of thing. But challenges that people face and they still stay in their dogged. So sometimes you need to ask yourself, how much have I even put into my business really? Okay, has the business failed? So I don't have any reason to I have to just keep moving. There's so much to get done. The next point here says, eagles never eat dead things or dead meat. When I saw this, I went back again to check, okay, what does it really mean? And I saw this. And this thing plagues many of us. It plagues so many of us, especially when we're experiencing a bad patch, whether in life or in business. We tend to rest and relax on our past successes. We'll say, when Green Mondays just started, I became one star in one day. In fact, I became one star in one day in this Green Mondays business. The business is a good business, so I became one star. Where we're going is still Black Diamond Director. The road is still far. You're still relaxing and say, in this business, I was, in one day, I became one star. In fact, in 4 months, I became 2-star. Going back, we need to move ahead and leave out the I'm trying to stop a video. Okay, and leave out the success of the past. Okay, we need to ask ourselves, there's so much else to do. There's a lot to do. What do I need to do to enter fresh territories in my business? What do I need to do to conquer fresh frontiers and do amazing things? Whatever I've done in the past is in the past. What is my current reality and what must I do ahead as I go into the future? Okay, so never eating dead meat is the fact that they don't look or rest, in a place where, okay, this is what I achieved in the past. Or some will say, in those days, I made money. I made money gone in that place. Yes, so Mr. Gule is fresh. We do not rely on the past. We leave the past in the past. Once we have a dream, we need to do what it takes to ensure that we move and take on fresh territories to conquer and to make our businesses good. So as we begin to wind down on the points, lessons from the eagle, we have eagles prepare for training. Eagles prepare for training. Can you see this man in this box? The man is wrapped in his comfort zone. In his comfort zone, he's trying to reach out to the other circle and say, from this my comfort zone, let me try and be able to receive the trophy of success. He wants to be successful, but he's staying within the confines of his comfort zone. Okay, how do eagles prepare for training? It's very simple. Older eagles are the ones who do the training for younger eagles. You know what they do? Inside the nest where the younger eagles are, normally they pad it with soft grass. They pad it with feathers and different things so that the younger eagles can be relaxed and be comfortable there. When it is time to get the young eagle to hit the sky, you know what they do? They don't shout. Oh, they don't need to shout. All they just do is they take out that soft grass, they take out the feathers, all the things that make the young eagle uncomfortable. They take it out, such that the young eagles have no choice but to leave the nest. And by leaving the nest, by that simple act of leaving the nest, they have no choice but to fly. Once they hit the sky, they know that there is no dropping, there's no falling down, there's no crashing. All they need to do is to ensure that they fly and they keep flying and they keep flying. That is the training that the older eagles give to the younger eagles. And for us here, what does it mean for us? Okay, instead of sleeping an extra hour, or instead of saying, oh, this business, I don't understand it, though. I don't even know. I can't talk, I don't know how to talk to people. And I don't even know what business you're going to do there. You're not going to talk to people. No matter the business that you do, you need to have fresh clients. You need to service old clients. You need to open up your business in different cities and states of the world. You need to leave your comfort zone. Okay, so that's the training that the older eagles give to the younger eagles. What does that mean for us? If I'm not used to doing something, if it doesn't come naturally to me, but I know that that thing that doesn't come naturally to me is what I need to succeed in business, what do? I get trained. I look for people who have done it or who are doing it well, and I say, please handhold me. I want to be able to do this. I want to put I want to take a letter to, for example, I want to take a letter to the pastor of my parish. I want us to do a health talk. I cannot talk, but can you please, my upline, help me to do a talk to these people? I just follow up from there. We reach out to people who are able to take us by the hand and draw us out of our comfort zone. Those are steps that we can begin to take. So leave your comfort zone. There is no growth in your comfort zone. Can you type in the comment section, there's no growth in my comfort zone? The advancement that you are seeking in life, okay? That breakthrough and that place that you wrote in your vision board at the beginning of this year that you get to, there is no getting there if you stay in your comfort zone. So there's no growth in my comfort zone. There's no growth in my comfort zone. Okay, anything that will make me more than I am must take more from me. That's how it is. Okay, that's how I get trained, by taking action. And finally, the last point for lessons from the eagle is the fact that eagles possess vitality. Eagles possess vitality. Eagles possess vitality. And what does this mean? And I saw this picture online. I liked it. I said, okay, let me use it. Okay, eagle, and it looks like the eye of the eagle, like, yeah, vitality. Okay, and what does this mean? It means that when eagles grow old, as they are growing older and older, there are two options for what can happen to them. There are two options for what can happen to the eagle. Normally, they will grow weak. And when they grow weak, they can die. That's option one. Option two is what most times eagles decide to do. And this option two is that they retire to a place far away. They use their own beak, their strong beak, to pluck out their weak feathers, because they're already old, their skin is already, that's their feathers, it's already weak. They pull it out and they leave so that they can give room for new feathers to grow. This procedure is a very painful procedure for them. Okay, and it's a choice that they make instead of just becoming weak and dying. Let me just die. Instead of doing that, they decide, okay, to go to a place that is far away, use their beak to pluck out the feathers and leave room for new feathers to grow. Now, when they come out of this procedure and new feathers begin to grow, they come out of this experience stronger and able to fly higher than they have ever done before. Can you just imagine that? Honestly, I cannot say this without saying that God is just simply awesome. Okay, it's like adding a fresh lease of life to the eagles. And that has capacity to happen to everyone. Somebody may say, I'm retired, though. I cannot even do much. We're already old. There's nothing much that cannot amount to much. Or someone can say, oh, based on this and this that I have, I cannot really amount to much. But this is like having a new lease of life. You decide to go through a process that is painful, that is not, and that's what happens most times. Most of us don't want to go through that process that is not convenient for us. Okay, so they come out of it stronger and able to fly higher than they have ever done. Even when they were younger, they didn't fly that high. So they're able to go higher and higher. Isn't that just amazing? Okay, what does that tell us? We occasionally need to shed off old habits that hang over our heads. And that's what happens most times. Most people have given up and say, I cannot change. This is who I am. If that's who you think you are, it's not doing justice to you. It's not making you have a richer life. It's not making you more and more and to, able to impact more lives. Then that's not the best you that you should be. Okay, so we occasionally need to shed off old habits that hang over our heads so that we can develop new ones. Things that don't add value to our lives need to be let go. And that's why some of us need to hold a meeting with ourselves and say, Tokwe, this and this is what you have done. And this is what you have achieved. Are you trying to say that this is the best that you can achieve? No. Okay, and have a meeting with yourself and say, okay, this and this are the things I need to begin to do to change the narrative for my life, and to change narrative for people around me. I can be a bigger blessing, when my business is doing better. I can be a lot more. I can inspire somebody better when I have a better business. Okay, I can add more value to society when my business is doing better. And that's why our business is called a business school. You learn as you do. Okay, we must embrace the painful process that renews us. That process is painful, but it does renew us. We must embrace it so that emotionally, mentally, financially, we are a lot better than where we were before. So now, having learned these 7 lessons from the eagle, what are the next steps? What must we begin to do as I begin to wrap up this evening? What must we begin to do? We must decide to take your business global and begin to take action. First decision is a decision. Okay, you decide that I will take my business global, and it's not going to be by mouth like the parrots. I'm going to begin to take action, with it. Okay. Secondly, some people here in this meeting, they are not yet VIP. Personally, for your own membership growth, the highest level is VIP. Okay, you can make up your mind and begin that process even from tonight to begin to upgrade and stop paying lip service to where you want to get to. Okay, work towards changing your rank in the Green Mondays. Work towards changing your rank, in the Green Mondays. You know what to do that. Okay, you share your business with people, get them signed up in your team, encourage them to upgrade, and you can do this with the ready and willing support of the person who introduced you into this business. We have an amazing range of products, guys. Yesterday, I was in a family hangout event, where I was told to come share about the business and talk about the product. And while I was talking, I caught one mama just talking to her neighbor. She said, I want products on here. In fact, I was talking, I didn't know her before. I know she was just excited. And so that's what we have. Someone who is not even signed up, who just was a customer who got the product, was saying, oh, wow, these products are just simply amazing. That is what we have. So what is the gap between me and getting the best from this? Is to say, I need to begin to take action. Let the people within my circle and their own circle hear about this through me. Okay, let my bank account feel that, these products are good. Let my team grow. Let me take advantage of what we have. Then we have weekly meetings on WhatsApp. We have, meetings like this on Zoom that you can invite people to, and they can hear about what we have. Take advantage of them. Take advantage of them to begin to grow your business. Use the tools online and offline to share your business with your contacts. We have full presentations, we have them in PDF, we have some in Word document, and we have a lot that you don't even need to wait to invite somebody for a meeting before you share with them. Okay, inviting them for a meeting helps them see that you are not alone in the business. There are different kinds of people in the business, and they can actually meet other people and see that, oh wow, this is an amazing family. I like the vibes that I'm getting here. I want to be a part of this. That's what these meetings are all about. But then you can share the opportunity with people even before inviting them for a meeting. So use the tools online and offline to share your business. Then in this season, give nature's gift of health this season. Let me give you one of something that happened 2 days ago or like 3 days ago. I have a neighbor, right? I've extended the reader gifts of health to her and her husband at different times. She's bought the product from me, you know. So she came from the UK. She's not based here. She came from the UK for her daughter's wedding. And she had told me about that, her daughter's wedding almost 3 months ago. So I made a mental note, that I would go, and it was supposed to be in Ibadan. So then she told me, okay, are you still coming? I had planned to merge the trip for the wedding along with another business trip I was supposed to have. So, but my business trip was now moved to this coming week. And I didn't want to go to Ibadan twice. Go for wedding on Saturday. I had to be back, on Sunday for church. Then I would go. It was going to be too stressful for me. So I begged her. I said, Ma, Ma, I will not be able to make it. I have to travel again to Ibadan during the week, blah, blah, blah. I saw that she wasn't happy. So, okay, no problem. It is well. You know when people say it is well, they are vexing for you somehow. Or maybe they're not vexing for you, but I mean, it's paining them. I knew that it's in pain. I said, what am I going to do for this, my neighbor, that the neighbor will not be hungry? You know what I did? I just had an idea, guys. I carried one carton of 40 pound, 20 mil pound, 40 of them. I put it inside reader nylon. I forwarded it to her. I said, Ma, ever me fisi àwọn souvenir tẹ máa share in the wedding. You know what that means? I just saw that. Please add it to the souvenirs that are going to be shared at the wedding. It was the husband that I sent the package to. Who did we send package to? Who is happy? The husband called me straight. He said, as I saw that nylon, my dear, we are very, very happy, honestly. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know what you and Madam discussed, but I already feel happy. Thank you so much. God bless you. When Madam saw it, in fact, all her vex just disappeared. She said, you mean it? You mean it? We should share it. Oh, God bless you. That's nature's gift of health. Too. She has used the product. She understands what it means. I couldn't travel to Ibadan, but I packaged something and sent that they were going to share for at least nothing less than 30, 40 people are going to experience one of the reader range of products because I couldn't go. Okay. So, I mean, there are so many creative ways you can go about getting the word out there and getting our businesses to touch more places, to wet the ground for us to do bigger business. Okay, so work with your upline or your team lead to put together health talks in your church, or your mosque, or your association. People need health. Health is primary. In this season, people are thinking about food that they will eat. After food is health. Okay, so health is vital to everyone. To talk, give a health talk in your association in this time. What I did yesterday was a family hangout. I spoke for about 10 or 15 minutes. And, I just saw, different people coming to meet me. People said, I've used the product before, different things like that. So those opportunities help you to share what you have, with people as well. So, and for our guest today, Mr. Jeremiah from Bayelsa, we also probably have a few more guests in the house. If you are not yet on board, it will be our pleasure to receive you warmly into the Green Mondays family. That is your own next step. Your own next step is to grab the person that invited you and say, I want to come on board this Green Mondays business. Okay? And Green Mondays has a lot of value to give. First and foremost is the value of health and wellness. We can see here on the slide our range of products. Our range of products span health and personal care. Okay, for health, we have the betas, we have the fire, the fat burner, for different ranges of health issues that people may have, but primarily for people to enjoy general wellness. Okay, some people say that if it's not broken, don't fix it. But for the body, you need to maintain it, just like you service a car or whatever. Ensure that you regularly detoxify, regularly boost your immune system. This afternoon, I still saw someone who died at 28, okay, from COVID-19 complications. Already that tells me that the person's immunity was already compromised. Okay, so to build immunity, to ensure that nothing gets at you, because we sniff different things, we eat different things, we can't control anything that that would take in. But staying with optimum immunity is just paramount with the reader range of products. Managing diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, infertility issues, hormonal imbalance, erectile dysfunction, and all of that. We have ranges of products that take care of those. Okay, and if you are here and you don't have any of those, I just congratulate you. Ensure that you take the bitters, the cleanser. It helps you to stay in optimum health. I know one of the things that scare people when they hear about herbal and all of that, because our products are 100% natural, is that they are wondering, okay, is it safe? What did they use to mix it? What is there? I don't know what I will put into my system. This company has put together systems to ensure that the certifications, the global certifications that make us known for quality and safety are in place. Number one, NAFDAC approved. Number two, we have FDA approved in the US. Number three, halal certified. Okay, that covers Arabian countries and Middle East. We have ISO certified, the processes, the systems, the measurements and all of that by which we do the production process. Everything has passed through ISO certification process. And every 2 years, this process is reviewed. Okay, so the standards for quality, for safety, for efficacy are top notch as far as our products and our systems are concerned. And we have body care products as well. Our products are just simply amazing. Okay, and we have tons of testimonies that people have shared over the years. Honestly, I hear testimonies like every day. Most definitely, I get testimonies every day. Yesterday, where I went to share for about 10-15 minutes, some people came to me after and said, wow, one woman came to tell me about hyperthyroidism. She said she had been battling it for years. Okay, and she had been on medications. She went to see her doctor after about, I think, 2 months of using some of our products. And the doctor told her, she said, my doctor said, whatever you are using, that is working. He said the doctor had already like that. He said, that is working. Please continue to use it. Okay, and it's just simply amazing. And we have on this slide, we have tons of testimonies. We have babies. We have about 30 babies running now, 30 reader babies, infertility issues that got pregnant in time. We have about 30 babies and counting. About 2 days ago, we still got testimony of a couple that had twins. Okay, because they used the content of a male fertility pack. Okay, we have someone in Lagos with irregular menses was restored. Somebody who had burns, who had fire incidents and used our products. The burns healed without scars. We have Chief from Australia, twin babies, COVID-19 recovery and immunity boosts in the UK. We have some people who are frontline workers who didn't come down with COVID because they had been using the Reader range of products. Ovarian cysts. We have someone who had bone issues. Skin cancer, somebody who recovered from skin cancer in Jaws, have breast cancer recovery as well. These are live people. We have videos of them. We have all of that. Then we have skin reactions, erectile dysfunction handled. Happy wife is a wife that will tell you that, that's your product is working well. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have people as well. We have somebody else with Parkinson's in somewhere, I think in the UK or so. Then we have fibroid. I mean, we have tons and tons of testimonies. I just handpicked these ones so that I'll just be able to mention it, because sometimes I get overwhelmed when they say testimonies for reader. Where do I start from? They are just quite a lot. So those are just a few. So we'd like to invite you, if you are not yet on board, join us on this train. And something I got to mention earlier is that we have done clinical trials for our products as well. And we have received pass mark for arthritis, for diabetes, and for hypertension. Okay, and we're currently listed on the Cochrane database. Okay, that is a big deal. Okay, the work that has gone down to ensure that all of that is in place just shows what we have. Under 3 years, we have several testimonies. We have users from over 17 countries of the world and counting. Now, just in case you are saying, okay, I like this, what this lady is saying about the products, about what you have is good. But that's not all. Okay, when you come on board this platform, you don't just get access to health and wellness and a business side to it. You also get travel and tours opportunity. Okay, we have a system in-house that gives you an opportunity to, when you contact your friends and family, buy any of the tours and packages that we have, you earn a commission for that. Okay, we have real estate deals, opportunities to own land, to sell land and earn commissions also are available within this platform. Vent to earn, you can earn rewards by buying airtime, buying data, paying for GoTV, paying for whatever, electricity bill and all of that is available as well. You also have an opportunity to invest, to save, to invest as as much as also in dollars. All of this is available within the Green Mondays opportunity, but because of time, I'll not be able to go into all of that detail. Now, this is an idea of what the earning potential is when you drive your business, when you grow your business, inviting people, working with 4 people and building your team to the point where you can earn this amazing income. Detailed training about this will happen at the team level, okay? Because of time, I'll not be able to go into it. Sometimes you look at a business and say, how much business can this, how much can somebody earn from this business? It's the same question I'm asking Dangote, how much are they earning from sugar and salt? But because many people are using it, it's big business. So your business can do heavy turnovers in thousands and multiple thousands of dollars, in several millions as well, okay? Depending on how many people are using it, because health is common to all, whether you're rich or poor. Everybody needs to be healthy. Everybody desires to be healthy. Okay, so these are the earning potentials of what we have. And finally, just in case you're in the house today and you want to come on board and you're asking, how do I come on board? These are the options that are available for you to come on board the business and to join us in the Green Mondays family. We have the VIP pack, we have the Platinum pack, we have the Gold pack, Silver pack, and Bronze pack. Bronze pack is 40K, VIP is 750K. All the others are somewhere in between. Okay, what you can do is meet with the person that invited you and ask the person, okay, how do I come on board? Okay, they'll just give you a link, you fill the form, you make payments, you get your product package, you get the access to all of this. You can begin to join us and attend. We have Money Mondays, we have Wellness Wednesdays, we have Super Sundays. In these meetings, you get to get a lot more detail about what happens in here. We also have WhatsApp groups where you can have access to a lot of materials that you can share with your people. But first and foremost, once you're in, once you're ready, once you have the mindset of the eagle, eyes set on your goal, not daunted by the size of your problems or your challenges, then you are set, on the right path to begin to go for your goal. Don't ever forget, okay, that there's a lot of lessons to learn from the eagle. Instead of dying, someone say, I tried, the eagle was at the point when he would normally die, but he decides, no, I'm not going to give in. I'm going to renew myself and go again. Okay, so I think this is an opportunity for you to still have a no limit November, whether you're coming here for the first time or whether you're in the business. Okay, if it is to be, it is up to you. Okay, if you're still in the house, can you type in the comment section? If it is to be, it is up to me. And as I close on my last slide today, by saying many people are poor because they pass over opportunities repeatedly. Please do not pass over this opportunity. If you are new in the house, grab the person that invited you and tell the person, I want to come on board. So this sounds like something that positions me real good to do big business that is global. Okay, and that is what we have in the Green Mondays opportunity. Okay, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has listened in today. I hope you got some good value. I hope your business is going to take wings. I hope your business you're going to step out of your comfort zone. I hope you're going to take responsibility for your business and make amazing things happen and not say, oh, the year, is already gone. Thank you very much for having me.